Anxiety is also a disorder in which you're constantly in a state of fear and worry, and sometimes it is not from any specific reason. Your body is just in a state of terror. You're just expecting something bad to constantly happen. At first, tell them to accept that it is actually happening, just as Phyllis has told us, and try to consciously think about the cause that will be making them anxious. Because anxiety comes because of different factors. It could be because of being in a social environment where you're feeling, you're not at peace, you're not contented, or it could be from any other reason. So first, identifying the reasons why you're anxious and depressed, and starting to work towards it. For example, when I realized I was depressed or going through my depression, I also realized I had anxiety, which I struggled with up to date. And I traced it back to bullying that I went through in primary school and high school. So after I realized that, I realized it made me have low self-esteem, it made me have low self-worth. And having known that, I started now researching on how to improve my self-esteem, how to improve my self-worth, how not to compare myself with people. After you identify the cause, it's very easy to deal with it. And research really helps. There are types of anxieties. For example, there is generalized anxiety disorder. That is where you're just anxious without putting a pin on what is causing it. You're always constantly feeling like you're worried about something, you're expecting something bad to happen. That is generalized. There's social anxiety disorder. That's where you're not comfortable with being around people. You're constantly feeling unsettled when you're around people. There's agoraphobia. That also is part of social, because it's of anxiety because of public places or a lot of people, crowds. And then there is panic attacks. Now those are the severe extents of anxiety, where you just get bursts of different kinds of feelings and emotions happening. Sweating, your heart is pacing, choking, you can't breathe. And it happens a lot, and most of the time we ignore it. Apparently I also realized I used to go through a panic attacks. It might even happen when you're sleeping. If you're not conscious about it, it's something that might happen and you just continue with life without really knowing what has happened. But it is as a result of not distressing or not being conscious about what is happening.
Let's say you're used to waking up in the morning to go and work. Very punctual, used to be very punctual, very active. Now you started getting late. You are avoiding people in the office. You're the one calling people names. If you're a family man or a mother, you find that when your child comes to you, you push them away with words, hurtful words. Maybe in a matatu, you're the one unatukana conductor. The small things. The small things. In fact, you would really tell someone is going through something because of the way they talk. And then maybe you're used to having that moment for yourself to do a hobby. You stopped completely. You find you're not getting enough rest, as she had said about anxiety, anxious all the time. I used to be anxious when I was in high school.
Actually, statistics show that a person who's depressed loses 5 to 6 hours a day than a normal person. So it's that bad.
It affects your daily activities. You tend to reduce your productivity every day, up to that point where you break down. I haven't been doing things. I have not been working. Your boss is here. Why have you not been working? I don't know. You're just anxious. I don't know.
It's true. Plus it comes with a lot of loneliness. Since you feel like people around you do not understand what you're going through. And then by itself it's hard to talk about. So you might be in a group of people, but you're not with them, you're still alone.
Yeah.
You might be laughing with people, but you're not happy. Yeah, it comes with a lot of emptiness, loneliness, and numbness.
Hopelessness.
Yeah.